Before we jump into this video, I want to thank Moza Racing for sending me the steering wheel and thank them in advance for sending me the base and the pedal. What's up everybody, Socks Way Up here, aka Farming Sim SW, aka Chris. Today we're going to be doing our first ever unboxing video on the channel. Today we have Moza Racing, the TSW steering wheel. Before we get to that, I want to go over a little bit about the company. Moza Racing jumped into the sim racing world in September of 2021 after 10 years of research and development into automotive chassis control. So basically, if you've seen iRacing or any other video games that use steering wheels like Farming Simulator, Truck Simulator, games like that, they make steering wheels for those type of games and create a great experience for people. Today's going to be the first video in a series of the products that I'm getting from Moza to try out. We're going to do an unveiling of the steering wheel today, like you just saw. Once we get the wheelbase and the pedals, we will do a full reveal and test it out on multiple games. We're going to try it out on Farming Simulator, American Trucking Simulator, and iRacing. So look forward to that video. Make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss that video in the future. But let's get going right into this unboxing. So hopefully this turns out pretty good. My first time doing this. We have it backwards again. So here for the front cam. Move it this way. It's a good view of it. So we'll go ahead and start unboxing it here. And pretty nice so far. One of the things I do want to mention is when I first use products or when I first buy a product for the first time, I absolutely care about the way things are packaged and the way they're delivered. I think Apple does great with iPhones. And so that's something that I look at when I buy a product for the first time or a brand. Some really nice styrofoam in here. Tight squeeze. All right, let's put that down there. Let's see what fell out here first. Looks like we have some decals. Let's open this up. Let's check it out. So it looks like the manual here. Little nice user manual. Looks like it comes in multiple languages. Pretty nice. So, you know, I'm a guy, so. And these look like, well, we'll find out what these are for. It looks like we can customize what we're gonna put on the steering wheel. That's sweet. That is awesome. So as we customize our buttons on the steering wheel, we'll be able to put stickers on there to indicate what those mean. So let's take a look at the steering wheel and we'll probably have a better idea of why these exist. So we got this nice little thing here on the top. And then this is actually a pretty good size steering wheel. And the one that's right here, I think it's like 10 inches and this is 20. This one, yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit. Very nice. It is super light. Oh man, let's put it this way. Nice angle here. That's pretty. It's light too, and it feels like a real steering wheel if you're in a real vehicle. Where this feels decent, but it's has a plastic feel to it. That's the Logitech G29. But this is nice. See if we can get a good view here. Got these like joysticks over here, so we could use that instead of like similar to a Xbox controller or a PlayStation controller. I imagine in Farming Simulator, we'd be able to connect those to our front loader and do things like that, which everyone knows that watches my videos. I struggle. I struggle a little bit. So yeah, so they do have the nice icons on here, as you can see. Get a good view here, and we'll talk about it a little bit. There we go. But those stickers would allow us to replace those icons with other ones if we decide to configure those buttons differently, is what I'm assuming at this point. Very nice. Scroll wheels over here. Got a horn button, volume controls. Man, I cannot wait for the base to get here so I can just plug this in and drive around. Gonna be sweet, but this packaging, you know, traveling overseas to get here is pretty sweet because you need protection like this for when the workers at like UPS do stuff like that. You know, they're just throwing the packages around, but this is gonna fit pretty nice here. It's super light too. It just feels great. I'm so stoked. Shipment, hurry. Yeah, and so one of the things that I'm really interested in figuring out and finding out, and we'll definitely dive into that when we have the whole full reveal and everything for us to use, This steering wheel here, when I was playing iRacing and I was, you know, gripping it real hard, white knuckling it, my hands would cramp. This feels like it has a better radius than this one, a little clunkier, and it has little areas where your hands don't fit in the back, where this one is just a solid normal steering wheel. And I can drive for hours in my truck and never, you know, get really tired in the hands, but playing a video game on that steering wheel was a struggle. So I'm hoping, and we'll find out in the next video, if this prevents that. I'm guessing gloves would probably help prevent that as well, but we're not going that route right now. Like I said, this is the first video of an installment of multiple videos. We'll be trying out iRacing, Farming Sim, American Trucking Simulator, and seeing how we feel and how we like this steering wheel once we have the entire setup in our hands. And I'm so excited. I hope you guys join and follow along. And I'll have a link in the description for the website and where you could get this and the whole bundle as well. Pretty sweet. Feels like it's made great. It's pretty awesome. I'm not going to take that off yet because I'm not really sure what that does. That's all we're doing today. Just a quick teaser video, really, of the unveiling and the trying out and evaluating this new steering wheel from Moza Racing. That's hard for me to say. Why is that hard for me to say? From Moza Racing. So definitely looking forward to that. Like I've said 20 times already. Again, make sure you like and subscribe and all of the things so you don't miss the other video of this. Gosh, I'm stoked. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be awesome.